Here's a polished, dramatic script-style write-up you can use, or adapt, for your video, including a gripping intro, a deep dive into the history, the known rare specimens, and the speculative, million-dollar dream angle. I also include caveats so viewers don't get unrealistic expectations. Clapperboard video intro, hook/teaser. What if I told you that a mere penny minted in 2009, yes, just 1 cent, could hide within its surface a secret worth thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars? Today, we're diving deep into the rarest 2009 D penny, a coin so elusive that only a few in top condition ever appear at auction. Stick with me to the end, and I'll reveal which specific era or variety has fetched eye-popping sums, and how you might already be holding a small fortune without even knowing it. Grab your magnifying glass. Let's hunt treasure in your pocket change. That kind of dramatic setup plants the seed of possibility in the viewer's mind. A penny could be worth far more than a penny. It teases the prospect of huge value and motivates watching to the end for the reveal. 1. Background and context, 2009's Bicentennial Lincoln Penny Series. Before we examine the rare 2009 D pennies, it helps to understand why 2009 is special for U.S. cents. Lincoln Bicentennial Commemoration. In 2009, the U.S. Mint released a special series of 4 distinct designs on the reverse of the penny, rather than the usual Lincoln Memorial. These 4 designs represent stages in Abraham Lincoln's life. Birth and early childhood in Kentucky. Formative years in Indiana. Professional life in Illinois. Presidency in Washington, D.C. Each year's coin still bears the obverse, heads, portrait of Lincoln, but the reverse, tails, changes, making them a mini-series within 1 year. These were minted at multiple U.S. Mint locations, Philadelphia, P., Denver, D., and proofs from San Francisco, S. Because there are 4 designs, and coins from multiple mints, collectors aim to assemble full sets. That elevates attention to each variety. But not all 2009 pennies are automatically rare, most survive in vast numbers in everyday circulation. What makes a 2009 D truly exceptional is a combination of condition, rarity, and error or variety status. 2. The 2009 D penny varieties and their mintage. Let's zero in on the Denver D mint versions, since your question specifically mentions 2009 D pennies. Here's a breakdown of each design scale and collector appeal. Design/theme approximate Denver mintage * relative commonness / collector appeal. Birth and early childhood 350, 400, 000 very common among Denver issues. Formative years 363, 600, 000 also relatively common in Denver series. Sell rare coins. +1. Professional life 336, 000 slightly fewer than some others. Coin value checker. +1. Presidency 198, 000 lowest Denver minting among the 4. Coin value checker. These numbers are approximate, based on published mint records and numismatic references. From that table alone, the 2009 D Presidency variety stands out. It has the lowest production count in Denver among the 4. Lower supply, all else equal, raises the potential for scarcity in pristine condition. Yet even the Presidency piece isn't extremely rare in circulated form, many exist in everyday change. The real value lies in exceptional condition, proof-like surfaces, or striking errors. 3. Typical/baseline values. Before talking super rare, here's how normal 2009 D pennies fare on the collector market. In circulated condition, most 2009 D pennies, regardless of design, trade close to face value, i.e. 1 cent to a few dollars for nicer specimens. Bullion Shark. +3. Coin-identifier.com. +3. Coin value checker. +3. In uncirculated/mint state condition, lower grades, a 2009 D in MS65 grade might fetch $5 to $12 depending on the design. Bullion Shark. +2. Coin value checker. +2. As you move into higher grades, MS66, MS67, premiums rise. For example, the Formative Years variety in some auctions has fetched over $2,000 plus for rare perfect specimens. Coin value checker. But those are exceptional, most collectors never see such high grades in circulation. Thus, a plain 2009 D penny is not automatically a gold mine. The drama comes when rare errors or extremely high grades appear. 4. What makes a 2009 D rare/valuable, beyond condition? To turn a 1-cent coin into something worth hundreds or thousands, several special factors can come into play. Here's what serious collectors look for. A. Error strikes and die varieties. These are mistakes or anomalies in minting. Some types. Die cracks/die breaks, lines or raised fractures due to the die wearing or cracking. Lamination/planchet flaws, the coin blank surface layer delaminates or peels. Off-center strikes, when the coin is struck off the center, part of the design is cut off. Die doubling, doubling of letters, date, or design features due to a die malfunction or misalignment. Clashed dies/break-in transformers, traces of reverse design on the obverse or vice versa. Even modern pennies can carry such errors, and collectors prize them. For example, one 2009 D with an obverse lamination crack, graded MS60, sold in 2020 for $410. Coin value checker. Another 2009 P Lincoln had a die crack on both sides and sold $4.630. Coin value checker. The more dramatic or distinctive the error, the more premium. B. Proof-like or satin/special finish variety. Some 2009 D pennies were struck specifically for collectors, uncirculated/satin finishes. These may command a premium over common business strike pieces, especially in flawless condition. Coin-identifier.com. +2. Coin value checker. +2. C. Exceptional grading/certification. A 2009 D penny graded MS68, MS69, or MS70 by a respected grading service, like PCGS or NGC, is far more valuable than an equivalent coin in lower grade. Because extremely perfect examples are very scarce. Collectors pay for the assurance of condition. Several record auction sales rely on certified high grades. D. Provenance/historical pedigree. If a coin comes from a famous collection, auction catalog, or has a documented chain of ownership, it may command extra premium. E. Rarity in the set/low survivor population. Even though many were minted, very few may survive in top grades without damage. A variety that seldom appears in high grade becomes relatively rare, increasing collector demand. 5. The King of 2009 D, the Presidency variety. Among the 4 2009 D designs, the Presidency variety is often considered the crown jewel, especially in high-grade, error, or proof-like specimens. Here's why. It has the lowest Denver mintage, 198 million, among the 4. Coin value checker. +1. It has produced some of the most record-setting auction results among 2009 D pennies. Because of that, collectors chasing the rarest 2009 D often point to the Presidency variety as the one to watch. One documented sale, an MS68 RD, red, 2009 D Presidency penny reportedly fetched $4,700 in an eBay auction in 2016. Coleccionistasdemonedas.com. +1. That price hints at the height such a penny can reach, though it's not guaranteed or typical. So if you're searching for the rare 1-cent 2009 D, your best bet is a Presidency variety in perfect condition, possibly with an error or special surface. That's where the gold lies. 6. Known auction/market records and wild speculations. Let's survey some of the highest known prices and then stretch into what imaginative valuations people sometimes imagine, though with skepticism. Real auction/sales records. Here are a few documented high sales or interesting price data points. The 2009 D Presidency MS68 RD example sold for $4,700, eBay, 2016, one of the benchmark modern high sales. Coleccionistasdemonedas.com. +1. A 2009 D with a lamination crack, MS60 grade, fetched $410 in 2020. Coin value checker. A 2009 P with die crack on both sides, MS60, sold $4,630. Coin value checker. Some 2009 D professional life coins in high grades also command better prices. Coin value checker. +2. Bullion shark. +2. These are real numbers from real coins, not speculation. But they represent the very top end of what's been observed, very few repeatedly hit those marks. Imaginative/hypothetical, hundreds of thousands/millions. To create excitement in your video, you could mention that some collectors dream of a flawless, unique error specimen of a 2009 D that might someday fetch 6-figure or even 7-figure valuations, similarly to legendary historic coins like 1909 SVDB or rare double dies. However, this is speculative. There is no verified case, as of now, of a 2009 D penny selling for hundreds of thousands or millions. Most value increases happen gradually over time, and extraordinary flips require rare historical provenance plus exceptional condition and error. So treat speculative millions as holy grail dreams, not guaranteed facts. Still, the narrative is compelling. A flawless 2009 D Presidency with a striking unique error might someday attract a top-tier numismatic collector willing to pay $100,000, $500,000 or more, though that remains hypothetical. 7. How to spot/authenticate a potential treasure. For viewers who want to examine their own 2009 D pennies, here's a checklist and tips to detect if one might be valuable. Design type: confirm it's the Presidency variety, Washington, D.C. dome design. Use reference images or guides. Mint mark D, ensure it's from Denver. Condition/luster: look for sharp details, no wear, bright original surfaces. Uncirculated condition is a must for top value. Errors/anomalies: use a magnifier to scan for die cracks, doubling, planchet flaws, off-center strikes, or lamination. Surface quality: look for hairlines, bag scratches, spots, corrosion. Any imperfection kills value. Professional grading: if you believe you have a special specimen, sending it to PCGS, NGC, or ANAX for grading and authentication is essential. Provenance and documentation: if you've got paperwork or history, purchase receipts, past auction listings, that helps with credibility. Also, beware counterfeits or improved coins. Sometimes unscrupulous people alter coins to look better, retone surfaces, or even add mint marks. Always compare with known genuine examples. 8. Suggested video structure, to keep viewers hooked. To maximize engagement, here's a structure you can use with transitions. Segment purpose/hook key points. Introduction/teaser hook viewers. One sent to thousands. Use emotional language, pose questions, invite them to look at coins. Historical context: establish credibility and context why 2009 is special, the 4 designs, Denver Mint roll. Variety breakdown: educate viewers, show pictures of each of the 4 2009 D designs, mintages. What drives value: demystify coin collecting, condition, errors, grading, rarity. Highlight the rare king, Presidency 2009 D, focus attention, show known auction results, why it commands premium. Error/rare examples: create wow moments, showcase unusual coins, lamination cracks, doubling, maybe show magnified photos or video clips. Speculative: $1 million dream, spark imagination, mention rumors, dreams, possible upper bounds, but disclaim. How to check your coins: call to action, teach viewers to examine their own 2009 D pennies, use magnifying tools. Conclusion and disclaimer: wrap up, but leave a hook recap, caution viewers not to expect instant riches, perhaps invite comments, if you find one, send me photos. You can pepper in real auction photos, side-by-side compares.